How to pose for girls. There are many poses that we can assume. Some might be silly, but others might take on a new meaning once the camera shoots the picture. You do need to have a friend with you, and of course a camera, but even a cell phone camera will do. That way no one will know that you are only posing when you assume certain positions. Steps. 1. Strike up a pose in front of the movie theater. Stand next to the poster of a movie with your favorite star in the picture. Pose as if you were standing next to him, facing him. Have a friend take a picture because it looks as if you were really next to him. 2. Walk in the mall, find a boutique store, or a teen clothing store. Stand in the doorway, and strike a pose as if you were a mannequin. Do not move your body or your face. People will stop and stare at you, wondering if you were real or fake. 3. Find this really handsome hunk sitting on the patio of the coffee shop. Walk behind him, as if you were going inside, but stop right behind him. Have a friend take a picture, and it will look as if you were with him. 4. Find a pretty background and stand in front of it. The scene will always remind you of the time you were visiting that particular site. If you are alone, ask a stranger passing by to take your picture and hand them the camera or cell phone to use. 5. Learn as much as you can about positioning your models. 6. If you want to pose for an everyday picture for Facebook or MSN, remember relax, think about what kind of look you're going for, and make it an exaggerated version of your personality. For example, if you're really fun and crazy, do a funky one with maybe a different pose, angle, and colors. 7. Do add extra spice. You could create different effects for the picture on your phone and also edit. 8. Remember relax into it, and if it's a real you pose, then it should come naturally. Remember people want to talk to people who look natural, confident and not fake, so don't do the whole caked in makeup, flash in the mirror, body out if this isn't you because you'll give a false image. However, if that is you and you want a sexy picture in underwear, for example, make it subtly sexy. Pull a pout, curve your body, and maybe make a suggestive gesture such as holding your thong down or your finger in your mouth. Remember a sexy smile can be achieved by tilting the head to the side and back and putting your tongue behind your teeth. Be careful with pictures like this though. Make sure you look at it intently for a long time before you upload, just in case of any little issue that you may notice later, for example, your underwear on the floor behind you. 9. Think about the background of your picture. It should not be busy and should help focus on the attention on you, for example, contrasting colors. If you're in black, have a sharp white background. Tips. When posing as a mannequin, wear the same type of clothes that are sold in the store so you will look as if you belong. Warnings. Watch out who you take a picture with. They may not like having their picture taken, and if they notice, they might be very upset. Some places can be very uptight about photos that are taken. For example, it is against store policy in most clothing boutiques and department stores to take photos inside. Some public transit stations, like the MARTA in Atlanta, will throw you out if you take photos inside. If you do give your camera or cell phone to a stranger to take a picture of you, be careful. Some might steal it and run.